How's it going, guys? Tell me how this is looking, how this is sounding. We're going to be doing a giveaway of this bad boy right here. Basically, guys, if you want to win this, you need to go over to the Baldcafe Instagram. Follow the post. The latest post is up there. Follow the details in the description. And I'm going to be giving this away to one of you. We'll be announcing the winner in a couple of days, okay? That's what we're going to be doing. I just want to come on here and tell you about this giveaway. And we're going to talk about these different razors, things like that. Guys, how is it sounding? Tell me how the sound is, please. Sounds good, mate. Good. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Because every time I come on here, I'm thinking, is it going to sound right? Is something going to go wrong? I'm kind of new to this live streaming game. But it's fun. I really enjoy it, okay? So let's wait for a few more people to come in here before we kick off. But if you've just sounded good, yes, thank you so much, man. Thank you. Good stuff. So if you're joining us now, guys, we're going to be doing a giveaway of this bad boy right here. I'm not going to get it out because it's all nicely packed in there. But if you want to win this Pitbull Shaver Platinum Pro, go over to... Good stuff. So many comments. Go over to the Baldcafe Instagram, okay? You've got to be following me on Instagram. I know loads of you are, but that's how you enter. Follow Baldcafe on Instagram. Find the latest post. Follow the details in there. And in 2 days' time, I'm going to be announcing a winner of this Skull Shaver. So, guys, welcome. Okay, welcome to this live stream. I'm actually really enjoying this, and I did a live stream on Instagram the other day. I'm going to pick up more in there, I think. Sounds good. Nice one, Ricky. By the way, everyone can enter the giveaway. If you want to enter this, anyone can enter. Anywhere in the world. I don't care where you are, how remote it is, okay? I will send this bad boy to you. No problem at all. Because I have got a lot of these shavers and razors. And if you know me, then you know really my favorite is the wet shaving. I'm using the Harry's a lot at the moment. You can kind of see here, you know, I've been letting it grow out because coming up next, guys, coming up really soon on the channel, we're going to be reviewing this one. This is an offering from Babyliss. It's called the Smooth Glide. It's got the double sort of blade action. Really like the Omni Shaver. I thought it looked really interesting. I don't know how much better it's going to be than a normal set of head clippers, right? So I thought I would put that in there, okay? I'm going to review it, see if it's any good, because it looks interesting. So let's get in some of these comments for a minute. Let's chat in the comments, and then I will start talking about some of these products here. Evening to everyone. It's good to have you in here. I really enjoy interacting with you guys. Let's see what we're saying here in the comments section. Sounds good, sounds good, sounds good. Thank you so much. When we jump on these live streams, if you tell me it sounds good, that's really helpful for me. Don't forget to smack that like button. Yes, please hit that like button. To be honest, you guys are really good at smashing that like button. So thank you so much. Andre, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Damn, I don't have Instagram or a smartphone. Dude, get on it. It's going to be hard. I've set the rules, so I can't help you out, man. Sorry. Love the new setup. Thank you, Luke. Good man, Luke. Yeah, I'm enjoying these. Live streams, and you know, once things kind of go how I hope they're going to plan out, these live streams are going to get better. You know, better studio, all that stuff. So what else we got here? Someone's saying they've been using the bald head butter for a couple of days now, loving it. Left a review. Yeah, Alex, I saw your review. Thank you so much, man. Those reviews help me out because it obviously helps to let other people know, you know, how good this is. The bald head butter. Of course, the last live stream we were talking about this stuff. So far, the reviews have been so good, and I'm so thankful for all the guys who are outside of the UK and the EU. I'm working really hard to try and find a reasonable shipping option. That's where we're getting stuck here, okay? I don't want to make it available and it's like £10, you know, like $15 for shipping or something crazy like that. You know, like bringing it out, I have to do it like systematically and do it properly. So I really appreciate your patience on that one. I'm working hard to get that set up. And as soon as it's available, guys, as soon as I can make it available to you all reasonably internationally, it will be, trust me. What else are we saying here? Recent subscriber. You've really been inspiring and helpful, making me want to finally do the full shave. Anthony, thanks for watching this stuff, man. Go for it. Go for it. It's no regrets. Ricky's using the Pitbull. I guess, Ricky, you're probably using this one here, the Pitbull Gold. Okay, this is the one that we reviewed earlier. I'm going to talk more about this Skullshaver in just a minute. But as Luke was saying there, he's saying love the setup. Guys, this month of January, if you might have seen jumped in on Instagram Live, is a really, really busy one for me. Right, long story short, guys, you know, I'm going to be honest with you. You know, I came back to England. I've been saying for ages, my wife, right? Technically, we weren't actually married. Well, that is happening on the 10th, okay? It's the whole ceremony. It will be completely official. It's happening on the 10th, okay? So I'm super busy with that. I've actually got my in-laws over at the moment. They're loving England, and I'm taking them out and everything. So, and guys, you know, being honest, I actually had problems with my work, with my job when I came back. And basically, for me to stay here, I need to be in a stable job. Something went wrong with that. I'm sorting it out. But I just, you know, appreciate patience. I've been, you know, working as hard as I can with Baldcafe to get it all running smoothly. But I'm working hard on it, guys, and things are looking way better than they were 2 weeks ago. But if you want to know more about that, once we've calmed down, you know, once it's all settled down and everything is established, we've got a solid base here, we're all good. I think I might do a nice, just a talk video, just talk about this, really the last month. It's been crazy. And just open up a bit. I'll just open up a bit more, really. So if you're interested in anything like that, if you want to learn, like, let's just hear more about that stuff, let me know and I'll 100% do it. Congrats on the wedding. Thank you so much. Of course, I'll throw up some good pictures for you guys. Really excited for that. Things are really coming together. Go to barber school. You know what? I totally should. Right, let's jump back in the comments section here before we talk more about the Skullshaver. Bald head butter is awesome. Loving the scent. We'll leave a proper review soon. Rick, man, yeah, please do. Thank you so much. I'm really happy that you love it. You know, I don't want to say I'm surprised by how much people are loving it, because I loved it, you know, and I really put my heart and soul into it, and I wanted to bring something out that I knew other people would benefit from, and guys, just do it properly, you know. So thank you so much for the feedback on that. It's been fantastic. And yeah, if you grab some and you leave a review, thank you so much. That would really help me out. Where else are we here? You're welcome for the review. Yeah, cheers, man. I really appreciate that. Have you mastered the double-edged? Right, okay, the double-edged safety razors. To be honest, at the moment, I am so like go. I find a double-edged safety razor is great for like a little Sunday afternoon, a Sunday morning when you've got a bit more time on your hands. I would say I've mastered it because I spent like a whole month solidly using it, so that I got good at it, so that I got good at using the double-edged safety razor. And if you've got the time, they are brilliant. But if you need an element of speed and simplicity, then my conclusion on those is they're not as good as the cartridge razors. Okay, the cartridge razors, if you want something that's sharp, quick, easy, honestly, they're just the best. But I find if you've got to mix it up. Some people say to me, like, I hate shaving my head and stuff like that. Mix it up. Get yourself a double-edged safety razor. Try different cartridge razors. That's really kept it interesting for me, and it doesn't seem like a chore at all. Congratulations. Thank you so much, guys, for the congratulations. I'll pass those on as well. Live stream the ceremony. Yeah, you know what? I actually thought about doing something like that, maybe on Instagram. But it's a really low-key affair, guys, because tell you a secret, I've actually got to do 2 of these. We're doing one here, and later in the year, we're going to be in China doing another one. So we're going to head back there, and I think that'll be loads of fun. Maybe we can do some live streaming there. Sorry for being late. No worries, man. Doing the giveaway here. Jump in the description box to tell you about that. Tristan, the amount of messages I get about hair transplants and needing to take pills over the interview is hilarious. Man, tell me about it. I'm sorry I dragged you into that, but yeah, it's big time. It's big time. And you know, you saw the recent video that just went up. Most of you guys have probably seen it. Most of you guys have probably got your notifications on. But yeah, talking about, especially guys from India and things like that, you know, I think they're really big on seeing those things as the initial cure, maybe after the natural remedies, especially. And yeah, the message, dude, the messages I get are crazy. I had someone the other day as well. Just really quick story time for you guys. Before we talk more about the razors, this guy who jumped in my comments on Instagram, to say like, oh, you know, hair loss is now it's a choice, guys. Get your hair transplant at, you know, and he was like linking the hair transplant company that he was affiliated with. And I just said, dude, like, if you want to promote this stuff, go for it, but do it in your space. You know, I was like, don't come and spam and hijack what we're doing here. You know, it's just lazy. And if you really believe in it, if this dude really believed in this stuff, he would have the initiative. He would have, the drive to promote that stuff in his own space. You know, and it bugged me. And then he said, oh, you know, you're lacking respect, and it was crazy. But anyway, yeah, the messages are unreal. Right, let's get back in these comments really quickly. Going to be looking like Hitman in your wedding in my suit. Yeah, guys, I've got a new suit. It's really good. I take loads of pictures. I paid a lot of money for a damn photographer, so I'm going to get my money's worth. And I'm also going to get I've got my old car fixed, which is a 1988 white Golf Mark II Golf. If you don't know what those look like, hit Google quickly. It's a really good example of one. I love it. It's my pride and joy. So I'll be taking some pictures with that. Really looking forward to that. I've got to get the beard trimmed, not cut off, trimmed, cheek lines sharpened up a bit. What else have we got here? Philly boy, what did he say? You should grow your hair out to a decent hairstyle and see how it looks, even though you probably won't. Yeah, no, I won't. Like this, I'm only growing it out. You can see here. This is about a week now for the review. I'm going to London tomorrow for 2 days. So if any of you are there and you see me around, just make sure you say hello. And I think like before I'd let it grow out, I would have been uncomfortable. I would have been thinking, oh no, I can't go to, you know, out in public, seeing all these posh people in all these upmarket places. You know, I'm going up the Shard. You can have like afternoon tea up there, and people all, you know, love to dress nice. Hey, I'll put a shirt on, but I'm going to be rocking this look, and it is what it is. I'm fully comfortable, and I think allowing yourself to do this, to let it grow out for a bit, and just have it every now and again, really helps with that. Helps you get over that like shadow fear. But you know, clean shaved does look nicer, of course. But you don't get that anxiety when the shadow comes in. Let's see what we got here. Been using a head blade for the past few months, and it does a great job. I'm looking for an easier option when I'm on the road. Interested in an electric on an option. Yeah, so the Skullshaver, I would say honestly, the Skullshaver is great for that. That's what I think they should market it towards. Okay, because you can just chuck it in your bag, chuck it in your suitcase, and if you need a quick, and I think actually it was designed for that initially. You need a quick shave, boom. Okay, you can use it. It doesn't make loads of mess. It's good for that. So make sure you have a go at the giveaway. You might win one. Hello, an update on the minoxidil. You stopped it in China or you still continue? Okay, dude, minoxidil on the beard, okay? I did it in total for about 7 months. And to be honest with you, I regret doing it. I did it at the start of my channel. I thought it would be interesting. I did it before I was going to grow the beard, right? Does it do something? Yes. But not to the extent that sort of minoxidil beard crowd makes it out, I don't think. And when you stop using it, honestly, it falls out. People started to say that you needed to use minoxidil to grow your beard for anything around, you know, people said it for 6 months to a year. And it actually turns out that it's more like now they're saying 2 to 3 years, okay? And I used it for 7 months. I was, you know, I don't think it did a huge amount, to be honest. I thought, I can't be arsed with this. So I stopped. I wanted to see what happened. Yeah, I think it got less thick, but it still looks fine. This is what I've got. Just go with it. I would say, unless you've literally got no facial hair and you're just desperate to try something, then by all means, do it. Okay, do it. But you don't need to. You don't need to. What else have we got here? Just on over to the safety razor. Love it. Yeah, safety razor. Great option. And it really makes it interesting. We'll be in England in July. Is there somewhere I can purchase the bold butter there? Yeah, man. In July, it will still have it available wherever you're going to be staying. If you know you're going to be going, if it's hotels and things like that, hey, just jump on the link, get it delivered there. Maybe send me a message, send me an email once you've ordered, and maybe if you need it faster or something like that, and I'll make sure you get some. But absolutely, who said that? Anthony. Yeah, when you come over to England in July, man, just shoot me a message or purchase it and then drop me a message. Say Kale Cop. Did I say that right? Kale Cop or Calais Cop? Means bald head in Dutch. I hope it does. Live stream the wedding via a drone. That would be sweet. Congrats. Yeah, the drone. I was going to buy a new drone, but I didn't. I don't really use my other one. Tristan, no, it's all good. People are not understanding of our own. Yeah, people aren't understanding. The thing is, it's like, what I think about the hair transplants and stuff like that. If someone's had it done, obviously that's the decision that they've made. And then to be told, because I say to everyone, men don't need to have a hair transplant. Okay, there's no need for guys to get one. Okay, they honestly don't need it. Everyone has got what they need to be confident with no hair already inside them. Baldcafe, to be honest, all it does, it just shows them that, right? And it gives you different ways of how you can realize it and pull it out and go with it, right? And so then if you've had a hair transplant and someone tells you that, oh, you didn't need to do that, even though I'm doing it in a nice way, it almost feels like a bit of a personal attack on them, I think, and so that makes them uncomfortable, I think, and they obviously aren't going to like that. So I always just try to be respectful, and yeah, that's all you can do, really. What else have we got here? What guys are we saying? Because of this channel, I was able to finally realize that it was good time to shave it off. I'm glad this channel helped you, man. All the people that have contributed to it. Also, I need a new electric razor. Would you personally prefer the Philips One Blade or the Pitbull Golden White? Dude, I'm going to get onto that in just a minute. Your channel is the only notification I have. Sam B, thank you so much, man. Thank you. I'm glad you got your notifications on. I really appreciate that. Harry, I DM'd you on Insta the other day regarding doing a video with me regarding SMP. You reckon you'd like to do something like that? I know you're not the biggest fan. Okay, Alex, so SMP, yeah. I will talk about SMP further down the line. But my stance on that, again, to be honest, is the same as hair transplants and things like that. If you want to go for it, dude, if you've done it, if people want to go for it, go for it. But again, I just think you don't need to. You honestly don't need to. If you've got the shaved head, you get it done and you feel more comfortable like that, then that's great. That is great. The bit that conflicts me is guys who are going bald and they get it done before they've done that whole embracing thing, because it's almost like it's the same as wearing a hat, same as taking the pills. It's like a cover-up thing. Okay, so there's two. You see, there's like two different camps, SMP camps. So at the moment, there's so much I've got to talk about. I haven't quite spoken more about that just yet. But in the future, man, sweet. And I will get around to your DM. Okay, I will get to you. I'm so deep in the DMs, but I try my best. And I will respond. Don't worry. I've been trimming my head with no guard for about 4 years, but I've recently started using a razor. I love the look. Having some issues with razor burn. If you're having issues with razor burn, I've got a video on the channel specifically for that. I think big ones are preparation. Make sure you prepare for your head shave properly. I do it in the shower. It works really well like that. And take it easy. Don't go ham right at the start. Why didn't you shave, bro? I'm doing a review on a new product. And I started growing a beard. Good man. I got the one blade for my head. Okay, guys. So you're all in the comments. That's good. Let's talk about these razors, okay? People are asking. One blade. We've got it here. I'm going to talk about, some of these different products and my stance on them now, okay? So, straight off the bat, okay, I think the biggest reason why they want the closest shave, but they want to use an electric razor, I think it could be for two reasons, I'm not sure. One of them, is convenience, right? They probably think it's more convenient to use an electric razor. Now, there are convenient things about them. You don't have to get wet in the shower, things like that. But then I find you're going to have to shower anyway because you get all those little hairs in your neck, behind your ears, and things like that. Also, irritation is probably the biggest one, right? Probably the biggest one is to avoid irritation. Now, something like this, the one blade, okay? Now, using this gave me the upsides of the one blade. It gave me the closest shave for a product like this, okay? It's relatively inexpensive. And I was just, when I used it, I was just instantly really impressed, okay? If your hair is super thick or you've still got loads of hair, okay? Something you're probably going to find with this is the blades, you will have to replace it soonish, you know? It's not going to last a year, okay? And also, what else is not so good about this? To be honest, it's hard for me to think. I really like the one blade. It's not the most powerful, okay? I've got here also the wool balding clippers, okay? Now, these were brilliant. These were brilliant. If you're not fast, if you've seen my buzz versus shave video, right, then these are fantastic. I think, honestly, these will last. They're so well built. They will last you a lifetime. Okay, they will last you a lifetime. Just really heavy-duty product. Downsides, they're kind of hard to use initially. You know, you have to get used to it. Bit heavy, bit cumbersome. I got the corded ones as well. So, but they give you a really close shave. Make sure you line them up nicely so it's not going to cut you. Okay, some people complain about cutting, but make sure the blades are nicely lined up so that doesn't happen. And a great product, okay? Great product. Highly recommend that if you're going to go for the buzz. Next up then, let's talk about the Skullshaver, okay? Now, Skullshaver, they sent me this product and I did a really banging review for them, okay? I'm going to put it out there. I really put some effort into this review because I think, you know, when I was on the I was coming up, right? A lot of people were searching for this, asking about it. And I was over the moon when they sent me this to review. Now, they're obviously pretty clever because that review has got so many views. And I'm sure they've made a ton of money out of me for doing that, okay? Now, I'm not sour about that. I'm not bitter. But, you know, I just want you to know, guys, I'm not affiliated with Skullshaver in any way. I don't get paid by them to do these reviews. They sent me this for free, and I did the review because it would get more eyes onto Baldcafe and more people knowing about, you know, what we talk about here. And also, you know, it's helpful to know if this product's good. And it is good, okay? This one here is the Pitbull Shaver Gold. It is a good product, okay? Now, I do think the price is pretty high. If you go on Amazon and you type in head shaver, you'll see that there's a lot of similar looking products to this, okay, at a much lower price. And if you're not sure if you're going to like something like this, okay, a product like that will give you a very a similar experience initially. Will it last as long? Will the blades dull sooner? Possibly, okay, possibly. That's hard for me to tell because I haven't used this consistently. We're talking, you know, every other day for a long period of time. Now, some people were saying about the Skullshaver that the reliability, okay, some of them broke on some people. And what happened, guys, is they sent me this one initially, and then they knew it was highly priced, and then they brought out something called the Palm Shaver. Now, I don't have that here because someone DM'd me asking about it, and I just sent it to them. I wasn't using it. I never did the review. Obviously, the first review I did was so successful for them. They obviously thought, oh, we've got a new product here. Let's send it to him, and that will help them out. Okay, it makes sense. It's a business after all, and you know, so I tried the product. You know, initially I got the product out. It just wasn't as good as this. Okay, it was much lighter. It felt more flimsy, but it was their cheaper product. Okay, that was what the idea why they brought it out. That was the Palm Shaver by Skullshaver. They brought it out as a cheaper version, and it felt like that. So, you know, I didn't want to do it wasn't as good as this, so I didn't do a review. I wasn't going to give them do a bad review. Okay, that's just a bit dickish. So I just didn't do a review. I just didn't do it. Okay, and that's now been sent to someone who wanted to try out the Skullshaver. So I just sent it to them. And then they sent me this, right, the Skullshaver Platinum Pro, which I'm sure is going to be a step up from this. Okay, it's supposed to have, I think, a longer battery life. It's a bit it's platinum. It looks more expensive. Longer battery life. And it's got a different display on it. Okay, it can tell you how long that you've got on the battery, things like that. And they sent me this one. And now I've already done the review on this one. So I thought, you know what? I'm just going to send it to you guys. So that's why we're doing the giveaway. Okay, that's why they're doing the giveaway for this. And, like I said, the Skullshaver, they are good products. But I do think they are, it's a high price. Okay, it's a high price. Some people might be a bit uncertain about that. But when I used it the first time, it did give me a good shave. Now, the thing I find, if we talk about irritation with these electric razors, okay, I've got the review. I did the review for the Remington F9, if you remember that one. I actually find that it does irritate me at the back of my neck, okay? And if there's bits where I have to go over it constantly, because I really want that close shave, okay? If you're going over it again and again and again, it's all right on top here. But at the back of your neck, where the skin's a bit softer, on the side here, even at the front, okay, they do give me a little bit of irritation. And so I find that... Oh, hang on. My dog's going to bark. 1 second. I find that... sorry, someone just walked in, but it's all good. We'll keep going, guys. We'll keep going. It's live after all. So I find that, if you use your wet razor, okay, with the shaving cream, if you warm it up nicely, if you, you go with the grain, then across the grain, and then against the grain, if you just take your time with it, if you prepare well, you can use pre-shave oils, you can avoid that irritation. I think you've just got to use different razors. I've used some wet razors, the two-bladed disposables, or some of the Wilkinson swords, things like that. Just no good, really no good. And they really did irritate me. If you want to splash out on something like the Skin Guard, from Gillette, okay, the Skin Guard or razors that are designed for sensitive skin, they can be really helpful too. But at the moment, guys, my go-to, other than these product reviews that I like to do for you guys, I enjoy getting these products, trying them out. It's really good fun, and I think that is a big part of it, all right? Finding the products that are best for you. That's a huge part of it. Other than those, I'm just a big believer in the wet shave, right? I do it in the shower. I've got loads of videos on it for here. A huge believer in that. And yeah, that's what I use, okay? But it's good to have a variety, I think. It mixes it up. Get yourself a nice variety of different products that you like. Okay, I'm going to keep doing reviews so you can find the best ones. And it just keeps it interesting. It helps you enjoy it, okay? Just because you shave your head doesn't necessarily need to be boring. So that's my suggestion on that. Right, let's jump back in the comments here for a little bit. If you're new, if you've just joined, we're doing a giveaway of the Skullshaver. If you've got any questions on it or something like that, just let me know. Let's jump back in here, go up a bit to some of these, some of your comments here. Let's take a look. Really looking forward to trying the head butter. All positive reviews are making me impatient. We'll review once. That's Jam G. Thanks, man. Yeah, I really hope it comes soon. If you did order your bald head butter and you're far from the UK, if you ordered over Christmas, there will be a slight delay than what you would usually expect, okay? Usually 5 to 7 sort of working days for the EU. Working days, of course, so that excludes Saturday and Sunday. But it will arrive, trust me. They're arriving in Germany, Italy, France, up in Scotland now, okay? And the product, they come in and I get them out as soon as I can. Same day or next day in the morning if possible. And this Pro Foil, yeah, I've heard good things about that one. I've been using the Babyliss foil one. Can't recall the exact name. That's awesome, by the way. So, yeah, more foil razors. And, of course, I've got to review that Braun. Email Braun if you want to help me out and say, hey, send one of these F9s to Baldcafe so you can do a damn review. Because at the moment, guys, I'm working so hard on building this thing. I just don't want to splash out 200 to 300 pounds on that razor just yet. It sucks, but I'd rather the shadow than spend all day burning head from razor burn. Yeah, get comfortable. Get comfortable with the shadow. It's not so bad. I am in the UK. Bumzilla85, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you as well, man. Pablo, 1911, I am in the UK. I'm looking to invest in some shavers this year. Any ideas? If you really want to invest in something that's going to last you for life, go with this. The Wall Balding Clippers. I can't fault it, to be honest. And it is an investment with that price. I want to get a foil soon. Yeah. Oh, good Nick. It came down to comparisons for me. I missed my beard. Grow it again, dude. Grow that thing out. Shaved it for a second time. If we're talking electric versus wet, for me, as someone with sensitive skin, funny as it may seem, wet shaving helps completely. Yeah, I think the same, to be honest. If you can spend time working on that technique, I agree. I love being bald. Do you like? Of course we do. Everyone likes what they like. Also, if you're in the UK, you can get Body Shop's shaving foam with the brush. It definitely helps with the irritation. Yeah, dude. Hey, Connor, I'm a big believer in that Body Shop stuff. I use that a lot, as well as one of the shaving creams from Taylorsville, Bond Street. One blade is good, but 20 quid to replace the head every few days. Every few days? Is it really that fast on the one blade? That surprises me. Because it's a good bit of kit. If it is every few days, then definitely that's too expensive. Let's see. What else we got here, guys? How long has it been since your last shave? About 7 days now. 7 days. Looking shadowy. I've tried a number of electric shavers, and none of them ever give me the same satisfaction as wet shaving. Yeah. How often does it happen? Someone asks you wet shave your head in person? Never. No one ever really asks me about the shaved head. The only time people ask me about the Baldcafe and stuff like that is when I'm wearing the like merch that we did in the past with my head on it. And to be honest, I'm so glad I did that, because people say, "Is that you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I run this YouTube channel and the website and Baldcafe, and I love telling people about it." Because that's a good way to tell people about it without, going to some guy who's losing hair like, "Oh, do you know I got a YouTube channel about this?" And, because that's rude. And uncomfortable, right? It's uncomfortable to do that. I did remember you shaved it before. I used to wet shave with safety razor, but the past months I changed to electric razor. Is enough for my standards. I shave every day. It takes a few minutes. Yeah, I find with electric razors as well, to get it all smooth everywhere does take longer, because when you wet shave, you can feel so easily where there's hair and where there's no hair. So when you're finishing up at the end, you can really just sort of go all over it, and get it's just clean all over. And when it grows back as well, it's one length, so it looks good. It looks tidy. Harry, how many times we should use a single Wilkinson saw blade? So if you mean the blades that go in their double-edged safeties, 3 to 4 shaves, I think. But the good thing about those single blades is obviously you're not got that plastic waste, right? You're not being so wasteful. So, you can afford to be a bit more picky and do it more often. Luke, will you be releasing more clothing merch in the future? Yes, I am, but I'm going to take it like under my wing, so to speak. So if you've got, Luke, I know you've got the new Bald Head Butter. So, and guys, you've probably seen the new logo that we've got. Right, it's a sort of a cleaned up version with some different font. I'm going to do some nice, just really clean, simple, looks good merch with that. But I'm going to bring it in house. So as I've got things stable with Bald Head Butter, balancing my new job, which I haven't spoken about yet, but I'm going to, which I shouldn't really say that, but new job. The Bald Head Butter, because that is so important that everything runs smoothly with that. And then, we're going to bring in the merch. And I also am testing the shaving brush, which is actually really good with the new logo on it. And the logo has lasted fine. And the what are those things called? The hairs on the brush has lasted really good. So we're probably going to bring in one of those as well. I want to have a close head shave and have it look like Steve Harvey. How do you think he gets such a close head shave to the point where... So Steve Harvey is the guy off the TV, right? I think it's probably a lot to do with his complexion. People ask me this about The Rock as well. And I think it's just like, obviously, with their complexion, the colour of their skin, with the hair. I think and probably clean shaving it every day. And don't forget that they will put makeup on as well. Right, so when they go on TV, they'll put makeup on, foundation, and it evens out the skin tone on their face, on their hair. you know, any like extra shine. They'll use makeup, so that obviously helps a lot with it. But the closest shave you're ever going to get is wet shave with a razor, something like the Harry's, the Dorco P6 Plus, any good wet razor. That's as close as you're going to possibly get. Do you ever try the Bulldog skincare razor? I'm trying to find something new. ZMRD23. Dude, I've heard people have suggested the Bulldog razor to me before, and to be honest with you, man, it's not great. It's not great. People have said to me, don't bother trying it. It's very standard, like your normal, like even comparable to something like a supermarket razor. I know it's got the bamboo handle, and I think they've tried to market it towards, you know, for that sort of thing, but it's not better than something like the Harry's or other things we've reviewed. Right, what else have we got here, guys? Wow, loads of comments. Sorry, I can't keep up. Harry, did you say you're going to be bringing out shaving cream eventually? Yeah, Alex, I'm going to. When I was doing all the research for the recipe for the bald head butter, I got so obsessed with, like, I was reading so many books about like soap making and things like this. It got me so excited to bring out things like that. So I will bring out a shaving cream. Okay, I haven't decided if it's going to be a cream or like a bar that we can lather up, like the sort of traditional ones. But basically, my whole thing is, if I'm going to bring something out, it has to be as good as or better than something I currently use. Okay, and if it's not going to be, then I won't bother bringing it out. But I'm going to be working hard on that. Trust me. Okay, and we will have it eventually. I have a hard time. Right, Joel here saying I have a hard time shaving because I don't like how it feels when the hair grows out. Considering SMP and trimming with a no guard, any thoughts? If you get SMP and trim with a no guard, I guess when you say I don't like how it feels, I guess you mean mentally, right? As it grows out, you don't like how it looks. Go to my video on this channel where I've got two where I grow my hair out for a week, 2 weeks. Watch how my thought on it changes throughout the week. At the start, I'm like, oh no, people look? I'm so conscious of it. And the second time I do it, I couldn't give a damn. Okay, and I suggest you do the same thing. Let it grow out. Get out there. Be more sociable than you've ever been. Put yourself in those situations where you think people are going to be looking at that shadow when they're not. Okay, when they're really not. And learn to realize that just like having a shaved head, if you have a little bit of shadow as it grows in, it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Okay, shaving every 2 days is so acceptable. It's like beyond acceptable. How long does your cartridge razors normally last? Okay, to be honest, I could make my cartridge razors last longer if I was being stingy. But I like it to be comfortable. So 4 to 5 shaves. 4 to 5 shaves on average. What else we got here? I just wanna help him out. You know, I feel it would be a real dick move. I don't know what you're talking about there. Sorry. So I've been thinking about shaving my head because my hair is reducing quite a bit. Will the wall clippers work for the initial shave as well as keeping up with shaving? Yeah, these are as good as anything you're ever going to buy. Okay, if you want to just buzz your head with that no guard, this is as good as you're going to get. Okay, and then once you want to go to the next stage, hit up the wet shaving. And to be honest, if you think that's going to be something you're going to do soon, you probably don't need to splash out on something as expensive as these. You can make do with just a cheap set. I've got some here. These were, 1 second, something like this. Okay, they still work. Flyco, this Chinese brand. I got these when I was in China. I think these sometimes be like £15, and it does the job. Charge it up good. This will get that job done. For example, if you haven't taken that plunge because you're thinking I need to find the perfect product, don't do that. Get yourself something easy, something quick. Get it done. Guys, I totally forgot to talk about this thing. The Remington Quick Cut. I'm such a fan of this thing. Mainly because I love the shape. It doesn't give you the closest shave ever. But this thing will give you such a quick shave. I love how it feels with this grippy bit. I love the shape of it. It will give you a really quick shave. Again, this is a great thing. And it's so handy. You've got this little carry case here. Again, you can chuck this in your bag if you're going to be away for a week, a couple of weeks, and you want to keep it yourself tidy. and that's another great product. We got the review on the channel here as well. Okay, let me keep up here. About 60 UK. Okay, I often think about SMP too. SMP is becoming really popular. I don't think guys need it, but I understand why it's popular. Is there ruthless Youssef? Is there truth to buzzing your head and hair coming back stronger? No, absolutely not. I was worried about it, but I like it. Advise you going for the barber and ask them. Okay, sorry, you guys are talking. That's cool. Have your conversations. That's fine. Yeah. So, Nickerson's theme, saying about the Bulldog razor there, it was standard. Exactly what I've heard. Hey man, just turned 21, started buzzing to a 0 a few months ago, and I've never felt better. I've been trying to clean shave with the safety razor, but I tend to slice myself at the back. Any tips? David Ross, first of all, congratulations, man, on taking that plunge. Tips with the safety razor. I've got 2 videos on this channel with all the tips in it. Make sure you check those out. Head shaving with a safety razor. But my top tips, honestly, is persistence. I hated using the safety razor at first. I cut myself all the time, sliced my head open. It really hurt. Excuse me, I should have had a glass of water here. But persist with it. Also, try different shaving creams. If you're using that real foamy, thin stuff, that's no good. I used a shaving butter, so it was a lot thicker when I was doing my safety razor shave. It really maintained that glide, and it maintained that sort of sleekness when you're using the safety razor. So persist, take your time with it, and maybe try a shaving butter for the safety razor shave. And again, David, congrats, man. Well done on you for taking that step. Worried about buying it and not... Okay, guys, sorry, you're still in there. Greetings from Italy. Mr. Di Alpino. Or is it De Alpino? From Italy. Thank you so much, man. Thanks for joining us. Greetings right back at you. Greetings from the UK. Is it incentive to link someone to a channel who have not spoken to in a year, but it's recently... Oh, I think you mean insensitive, right? No. But good point. People ask me about that. If you want to link them to Baldcafe, just do it in a nice way. I don't know what you could say. Hey, man, this channel's cool. It helped me out. Check it out. But I know what you mean. I wanted to know there are other ways of going through the same thing as him. Dude, hit him up and talk about it, okay? And talk about your situation and then see what he says about it. And then you can go on to that Baldcafe stuff. Don't jump in with that straight away. I've had to shave my head, resolve my problems. Only thank you. Good man. It's nice. Okay, right. Let's catch up with these. Sorry, Harry, for the discussion spam. No worries, man. Guys, so if you've just jumped in here, we're going to wrap this up in a minute, guys, because I'm heading to London tomorrow. I've got to be up nice and early, but this is awesome. I love jumping on these live streams. If you want to win this, the Pitbull Shaver Platinum Pro, you need to be following me on Instagram. Head over to Baldcafe on Instagram. The link is in the description box here. Go on the picture and follow the instructions in there. Okay, very quick. Let's do a few more questions because it's fun. Do you recommend clean shaving your head with shaving cream and a blade every day? Mr. Salmon Fish, not every day. Okay, I have done it. It doesn't feel great for me. It doesn't feel great. I think it's too much for my skin personally. Every 2 days is probably as much as I'd go. Lubrication is key for DE safety razor. The man is not wrong. Keep the guard off, buzz it all over. Yeah. The one blade is all I use, but it will start to blunt the blades quicker than using it on your beard. Yeah, Nickerson's theme, you're right. It will, if you've got thick hair, or you're using it like really often, yeah, it's not the longest lasting thing. But you can't lie, it's decent. It is very decent. Have fun in London, Sam B. Thank you so much. Do you watch Vikings? I actually don't watch Vikings. I don't. But I should. I know you said all men in your family are balding, but are you the only one who shaved their head? You know what? My dad, since I've started this Baldcafe stuff, he goes for the buzz cut now. He doesn't do it himself. He doesn't do it regularly. But where I used to have it like, scissored around here, keeping that nice horseshoe, now he gets it shaved to like a 1, I think he probably gets it shaved down to. And he'll have that for like a month or 3 weeks, and then he'll go back again. I've told him so many times, I'm like, Dad, I've got so many of these razors knocking around here. Like, just grab one, do it yourself, save yourself the money. I think he likes the experience or something. He likes going over there, having a chat or something. Head Slick and Pitbull is nuts. Oh, I guess like together. Yeah, of course with the Pitbull you can use them within the wet as well. Head Slick, honestly, I'm not a fan. I'm gonna like the head blade razor I really like. But the Head Slick, like the shaving cream they do and the post shave stuff, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. That was actually a big reason why I made my own, the bald head butter. But I respect the company 100%. Have you ever used Bald King blades? Keep seeing the ads. Dude, a lot of people say the Bald King is legit. And I forget the name of it in the States because they've got a different name for the razor in the States. But Bald King, you know what? I actually emailed them and I was like, hey, send me it. I'll do a review. And they never got back to me. And guys, I'm going to be 100% honest. Because of that reason, I haven't tried it. Because I reached out to a lot of other companies and stuff. And they hit me back like, wow, like, love what you're doing over there. Yeah, have this, do a review, do a giveaway. And I just appreciate that sort of thing. So that's why I haven't tried the Bald King just yet. They're obviously making, I don't know, too much money. They don't need my ass. Yeah, so I went out to China to teach English initially. But if I put it in a nutshell, life experience. You know, I was young. I'd like jumped into a 9 to 5, like, the work was interesting, but it was that routine. I just hated that routine. And I was like 23. I was like, dude, I got to go do something else with my life for a bit. Just recently subbed. Great info. Any videos on beard dye? What's best? How to apply? Yeah, I've got 2 videos where I've dyed my beard. And it's funny you say that, my man. Bullets and broadheads. I have got this stuff here. I mean, this is simpler. Maybe if you put in simpler beard dye into Google, it will come up. I haven't used this yet, but the guy who started this company hit me up and he wanted me to do a review for him. It comes pretty nicely packaged. I haven't done the review yet, but what it is with the Gillette stuff. No, it's not Gillette, is it? No one can tell. Just for men gel. It's just for men. You got to mix it together. This is like already mixed in the can. So I will try that out, but not just yet. But I've got 2 beard dye videos on the channel already, man. So go check those out. And thank you for subscribing and thank you for watching. Thanks for your help. I now show my head bald on dating apps. I'm sure that means dating apps. Christian, are bloody good for you, man. And so you bloody well should. Okay? Because there's people out there that like that stuff. Okay? They like it. And you know what? If you get a match on a dating app with your epic bald head, okay, I think that says a lot about you and your confidence, not hiding from anything. Then you go on there on that date, you're already like 90% there, because you know that stuff is so like based on looks, okay? And you go up to that date, you should be full of confidence. Go smash it. Good luck for you, man. Hi, I tried bulking razors, so much cuts and bumps. The head isn't flexible. Wow, Sammy. Not a fan of the bulking razor. So there you go. There's another sort of review on it. Favorite waterproof electric razor? Remington Quick Cut. That's my favorite one. Are you back in the UK? Jamie Francis. I am indeed back here in the UK. I've been back for 4 months already. I know I will be out to China again sometime in my future. Of course I will. Okay, of course I will. Zane94, hang on, I'll get to you. But, yeah. Right, we're here now. We're here in the UK for now. And I'm going to be back and forth, and hopefully all over the world. Tefl, yeah, did Tefl. Zane94, why am I looking unkept? I'm looking unkept because I've let my hair grow out so I can review this product here for you guys. And my beard is looking unkept, long cheek lines, things like that, because I want to get my beard trimmed up beautifully just a few days before my wedding so that it looks perfect. Because you know, when we used to get our hair cut and it's that fresh feeling, I want that with the beard. What else are we doing here? I have a full head of hair, but I like watching your videos. Man, thank you so much. Yeah, there's actually a few people that do that, and they like the sort of positivity and stuff that we've got going here. And at the end of the day, it's just truth. Like, we literally just talk about the truth, not be an asshole, you know, not be negative. I've learned so much through like studying how people, like, when they feel shitty about themselves and they just push it out through being negative, we avoid that. And thank you for watching. Thank you for watching these videos. You mean my dad's just retired Christmas Eve? Okay, sorry. Where are we going here? How do you deal with bad, bold compliments? Number one, you will never get a bad, bold comment. Sorry. You will never get a bad comment about your bald head from someone whose opinion is actually valid, aka it's come from a decent person, okay? A person who's happy, content, will never talk shit about your bald head, okay? They just won't. Next up, if someone comments on it through like a mate, like a friend, and it's like what we would call banter, then that's obviously easy to deal with, right? Because that's just what friends do. And if it's not about the bald head, it would be about, I don't know, your job or your girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, you know, the clothes you're wearing. Mates kind of do that. And if it comes from someone, like a genuine nasty comment from a stranger or something like that, it will only come from someone who is hurting inside for some reason. And that is, it sounds cliche, it sounds all like, you know, ooh, but it's true. It's 100% true. If you can think back, I've done it myself, we've all done it. Think back, right, to a time when you might have done the same thing, taking the piss out of someone. And if you really think about it hard enough, it's probably because you weren't feeling great about something, okay? And that's how you deal with it. Okay, Wolfstone Purple. Okay, bit weird, but I've seen you do some comments that are legit on the channel, and some other comments. So just, like, be careful with that stuff. You know, I appreciate freedom of speech and all that, but we're not about, like, weird stuff. Right, what else we got? Harry, you should visit India. Dude, if you saw go watch my most recent video. No, I've got another video coming out about another movie, like, about balding in India, right? And I need a trip to India. I need to get myself to India and do a documentary. No joke, a documentary about how guys in India are dealing with this, like, baldness stuff. I want to go, you know, in detail, meet these people, these guys who are embracing it over there, and all the different areas, because it's so interesting, especially over there. And I need to do another video coming very soon. I saw there's an actor, an Indian actor, who is Horseshoe Kid. He's rocking the horseshoe, and he's like rocking it proudly. And I was so impressed with that. Be on the lookout for that one. Have you tried shaving with hair conditioner? Oh, dude. JYKKE. Maybe Jake. That's another video I haven't done yet and I need to do. DM me, email me, make sure I get on that. Because, yeah, I've heard head shaving with conditioner is a really good thing to do. And I need to try it. I've never tried it. I need to do that one. Thanks for your work, Harry. Ben Robertson. Pleasure, man. Absolute pleasure. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. I really appreciate it. I find it ironic that his name's Harry, but he is bald. Makes no sense. How the giveaway works. Death Skim. Go to the Baldcafe on Instagram. Okay? Type in Baldcafe on your Instagram. My most recent picture. Details in the description. Details in the description of that picture. In the caption. I just want to tell you that you look great, man. I wish you all the best. Good luck in your life. Greetings from Serbia. BIM. Thank you so much, man, from Serbia. I really appreciate you. I just appreciate you. Okay, thanks for watching. Thanks for getting involved. And I wish you all the best, man. Good luck for this year. Ben Robinson, do you manage to go see Plymouth play much? Man, I don't. Fun fact, funny you mentioned Plymouth. Plymouth Argyle, guys. For all of you guys in the UK, you know football. I think Ben is as well, and I'm a Plymouth Argyle football fan. Always have been. Unfortunately, I don't get to see them much, no. And tonight, I bought my father-in-law, who's visiting from China, his own Plymouth Argyle shirt. So that was fun. Not cheap, though, but it was fun. Who else we got? Let's see. Let's do a few more. I'm going to have to wrap this up soon, guys, but it's really fun, so I can't stop. What are we saying here? Zane94, I'm not sure. I think you're talking about SMP, maybe. Nicholson, humour works the best when you are bold or shave your head. Jokes about friends it shows you're comfortable with it. Yeah. Be open to those jokes. Be open to it, right? But don't self-deprecate to an obvious level that, it shows that you're actually insecure about it. Yo, bruv, you coming to Canada? Man, Mr. Salmonfish, I really need to go to Canada. I've got a good friend. I've got 2 good friends who have emigrated to Canada. Yeah. Look, long story short, guys, with Baldcafe, I hope, I'm putting everything into this to make it full-time, right? This will be my full-time thing. I want to be able to do tours in a sense that, we've got the podcast, right? And rather than Skype and things like that, we'll say, oh, there's 3 guys in Canada that have been in the DMs or something. And we say, dude, let's get the podcast going. Maybe let's get together and do a big podcast. I want to be going everywhere. And Canada is, of course, on the list. Why does Rogaine still exist? That stuff never worked. You see, Wolfstone, that's what I mean. Anyway. I tell people on my work that the rain has ruined my hair after spending all day doing it. Yeah, stuff like that. Exactly what you said. Stuff like that. Yeah, you're right, man. I'm not balding, but my hair gets grey. What to do with grey hair? Rock it, man. If you've got hair and it's grey, that's sweet. Nothing wrong with that. Are they in League 2? They are indeed in League 2. Come on, the Pilgrims. Up the Pilgrims. Although, sorry guys, but Ben, you see that guy they brought back from Truro City, scored 2 bangers at the week yesterday. So, Billy Cousins asking, do you miss China? You know what? There's a lot of stuff I do miss about China. Life there was a lot more simple, relaxed. I had way more time to respond to people in the DMs, Since coming back here and starting all this stuff, it's been hard work. It really has. It's been tough, but I knew it would be. And there's a lot of stuff I miss about it. When you come back to the UK and you're getting jobs and bills and stuff, there's almost so much paperwork and things to do. There's none of that in China. None of that. Everything's just a lot more simple. But then again, where I live here, I've got the forest and the beach here. It's a lot quieter. So it's, good things and bad things. My family's here, of course. Do more razor reviews, shaving your head. Coming soon. You have to have thick skin in Ireland. Yeah, I'm sure you do. Definitely, yeah. Thanks from Wisconsin. Bryce, thank you, man. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being a part of this. I shaved my head finally. Tama. Good man. Good man. Congratulations. I like I say all the time to everyone I interact with, I know how good it feels when you've been feeling so shit about this hair. You get it done, you get it off, you start realizing that now you almost need to focus on what you're good at, right? And then you focus on those things and it's upwards from there. Harry, if you come to India, I'll arrange everything, please. I'd love you to come, stay at my home, and it will be cheap. Thanks for the offer, man. Yeah, when I come to India, I'll, of course, let everyone know. We should do an epic meetup. I really appreciate the guys who are out there and doing the shaved head thing because I know it's tough. I'm guessing in China, no one gets beard trims at the barber. No. You saw me do that beard trim myself. So there you go, guys. We're going to wrap this up because I need to, like I said, going to London tomorrow. So if you're going to be in London, hit me up. Hit me up. Or if you ever see me anywhere, make sure you say hello, because it's happened once and that was the highlight. That was the highlight. So here we go, guys. One last time, the Skullshaver. Okay, if you want to win this thing, go to my Instagram. Link is in the description of this. Okay, you've got 2 days to enter. All you need to do, go on there. The instructions are in the caption of the picture. You got to follow me on Instagram, like it, and just do a few comments. Boom, you're entered. Anyone can win this. 2 days from now, we're going to announce the winner. Guys, as always, guys, I want to thank all of you for tuning in to this live stream, tuning into the videos, comments, DMs, emails, all the people that have been on the Bald Head Butter, the reviews, the questions, all of it, okay? I love it, okay? I love what we're doing here. It feels fantastic. Shout out to all of the people who have joined me on this live stream, have been interacting here with all that good stuff. You're awesome people. I wish you all the best. If I haven't sent you a message in some way wishing you the best for 2020, here it is. I wish you all the best for this year, okay? Focus on those strengths. We're all good at good shit. We're all good at good stuff, okay? Everyone. Set some goals. Start smashing them out. Rock those bald heads proudly, okay? If you're still hanging on to that hair, get it off. Start, putting all the stuff into place that we talk about here in this channel, okay? Let this be the year that you move on from it. Keep progressing, and you can have no regrets, right? It's just the best way to deal with this hair loss stuff. You're all legends. Sambi, you're a massive legend. Balding looks badass. It is, guys. The reason why I say keep rocking those shaved heads proudly as well is because, you've probably seen another guy rocking that shaved head and you think that guy looks really good, right? And there'll be someone who's struggling with it, and they'll look at someone and they'll be like, hey, you know what? Maybe I should just rock a shaved head too. And they do it. And you have been the inspiration for that, okay? That's what we do here. Guys, I've got to leave it there. I'm going to get shouted at, okay? I'm going to be super tired tomorrow. I've got to get up at 5. Coach to London. London's going to be mega. Watch out on the stories. We're going to do the giveaway. Jamie Francis, I appreciate you too. We're going to do the results of the giveaway, okay, in a couple of days. It will be on the Instagram stories, and I'll DM you personally if you're the winner. Guys, I want to thank you so much. This is fun now. I love these live streams. We're going to be doing more of these, guys. Have a good evening wherever you are in the world. I appreciate you guys. I will see you very soon. Take care. Goodbye.